Hello, GoPro world. Two part-time nomads here. We are getting our van ready for our next summer vacation. A couple weeks ago we thought we saw some mold growing, but what it turned out to be was the spray adhesive that we used. But what it caused us to do was take the ceiling down and then rip out some of our plastic in order to look at it to see if anything was wet. So currently putting that together, and then my wife, who is video cameraing, is doing some aesthetic work, having some climbers hang off our paintings that we are doing. So hopefully here in a couple days we can take off. Alright, so we have redone the plastic, as you can see. This way, hopefully, if we accidentally have a vent leak, that plastic catches it and runs it to our wood ceiling rather than into our insulation, and has a more potential to grow mold back there. So trying to avoid that. We got one ceiling panel up, and then we tried to get the second ceiling panel up, but since we cut it to just perfect for the vent last time, we weren't able to line the vent cover up, this thing right here, correctly enough, so we had to pull that panel back down, and I just took a jigsaw and trimmed a little bit of a bigger hole around it, because this thing will still be able to cover the hole, but it also gives us a little more wiggle room in case we don't get that panel exactly perfect. The other thing that we did that I'm excited about is all these wires. We got wires coming from this light and wires coming from the fan. They are now running into the ceiling, same as our brake harness is now running along the ceiling, and they all come out right here to our breaker box, which I will talk about in a different video later. So I'm excited to get all that wiring hidden, because last summer we just kind of had it running along the ceiling, and sometimes we bump it and that kind of thing. It just gets in your way. So that is the update. I will jump back on here in a little bit when we get that ceiling back in and the rest of the van put together. So we got the ceiling back in. We got the fan back in. We checked all the electricity and make sure that everything is working. We also checked the brake lights because we put the harness in the ceiling, which we did not have that last year, so we're pretty excited about that. As you can see, the harness just drops down on the side still. That's not professional by any means, but it's going to be professional for us for this summer. I also today put up the wiring so it's near the top of the cabinets. That way when the dog jumps in, he does not knock anything down. Also behind the driver's side seat, I organized those wires just a little bit more as well. So we should be good to go.